is a video on a single arm dumbbell clean and split jerk. Let me show you a couple of reps. I'm gonna show you alternating reps, and then we'll talk about the points of performance of this movement. So I have here my dumbbell. I'm gonna start it in the hammer position, so facing that way. I'm gonna start with the right side, good squatty, clean, press, jerk, jerk. Now from the side, that is it. It's a super fun movement, super fun. So points of performance, let's start with the clean. One of the cool things about this movement is we don't have the barbell. The barbell is awesome, but it's also annoying because we have to work around it just because it's there. And so when you're cleaning or deadlift or anything, the knees have to be very far back, just because otherwise if you're here, then the barbell will have to go around your knees, and that is this kind of bad, which is very inefficient. But with the dumbbell, especially when we have just one, we don't have that problem. And so we can set up ourselves in a very squatty start. It doesn't matter if the knees are a little bit more forward, as long as my back is tight. And that's gonna allow me to really use a lot of legs there, which is awesome, right? And so I'm here, really a little bit more squatty than the usual deadlift, and then extend with the legs. It's a lot more powerful, right? So that's the first part with the clean. Unfortunately, with the second part of the clean, we don't have the nice spinning barbell, and so we have to curl it because the dumbbell is not gonna rotate in our hands. So we have to do a hammer curl like this, right? There's no problem with that. Just keep the elbow back and let it curl, and make sure that it lands with the head on top of your shoulders, so that you're ready for the split jerk. So that is it with the clean. It's not a super technical movement. Like anytime that you're generating power from the legs, make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. You don't want to be balancing on your foot, right? Like that is a lot of horizontal momentum. So make sure that you're stable there, 3 points of contact, grounded, and that is it though. Bell facing this way and here, unless your standards require to have the bell on the outside, much better to have it on the inside, that you can have the knees out and so on. When you have the bell on the outside, the knee has to come in to make room, and it's very suboptimal. Good. Now the fun part is really the split jerk. So for the split jerk, as you saw in those first reps, I'm going to go opposite limbs, right? Like if the right hand is going up, the left leg is gonna go forward. That is just for the sake of balance. If I go on the same side, what you'll see is that the bell is not as much on the base of support that my feet create, right? So if I'm here, where I'm here, it's a lot more centered. So that is fundamental. Good. That's the first thing. The second thing is just because you can't go very shallow doesn't mean you should. Go into a nice split, snappy, deep jerk, just like you would do with a lot of weight. Remember that technique is good form is the most efficient way of moving. So especially if you have lots of reps, this shallow is gonna feel good at the beginning, just like a push press will feel better than a power jerk at the beginning of a long rep workout, but on the end it's not gonna feel as good, and your movement is not gonna be there for you. So practice good mechanics, find a very good jerk position. I'm linking here to my lower leg jerk position. The same, everything about a barbell split jerk on the lower part of your body applies here. Same thing, so apply that, and always go for deep. That way you're not having to either throw that ball really high, come down really fast or press the bell, which are all like things that are like creating more unnecessary output. Good. That's the things that's the thing there. The pressing mechanics are the same as any dumbbell movement. I'm also linking that video here. There's one thing that I would like you to notice though, is that when I'm pressing, naturally the bell is gonna be it's gonna move towards on top of my head. It's gonna be more here than here. Let that happen naturally. Don't force it, but also don't fight it. It's gonna feel very awkward at the beginning. That is normal because I want to be able to center that it's right in the middle of my square. That's the point of most balance. That is it. Those are the main points of performance. They're super fun movement. Give it a good try. Awesome way to condition. The switching of the legs actually feels really good. It's a little bit like you have to focus at the beginning, but once you get it, it's fine. And yeah, give it a try.